You are already, being a part of your client's journey, and what not make it a more meaningful one. My name is Caryn. I graduated with a double diploma in marketing and mass comm, majoring in public relations. So I spent over a decade, being in the pharmaceutical industry, assuming a role of sales, and of course leading a team at times. So as a pharmaceutical rep, we communicate a lot with our stakeholders, the doctors especially. So we work to actually speak to them about the latest medical findings, and usually we will also sometimes assist patients in their treatment journey. While I find it fulfilling, I love the job scope, but I always feel that there is limitations, especially in the areas of growth and advancement, right? After all, I'm being employed, I'm an employee, so I have to always wait for a raise in my pay. I have always got to wait for an opportunity for promotion. I have waited over a decade and that didn't happen. I think I spent about, to be exact, 12 years in the industry, being with different MNC. I have witnessed so many laid off, especially at the higher management roles. I don't see that as a job security. And the higher you climb and the risk will be higher, and what's next, right? So I gave it a thought, and I thought, there must be something better out there, right? So it's always, sales. What other sales I can do? What other platforms are there in the market for me? So then I was looking out. When I was in pharmaceutical, I find myself actually helping people in a very, very small way. My part was insignificant, because I was just a really small role, throughout the whole journey. And what I learned as a life planner, right, you can actually really be participating in a person's life, even before, bad things happen. And I learned about this when I was handling oncology drugs. And that was when I learned that, there are a lot of treatment options out there, and they cost a lot, right? And I was, that caught me thinking, right, like, why is it that, a lot of people are not utilizing all these new treatments available? What is the root cause? Then, as a curious kid back then, as soon as I see an insurance booth in a hospital, I would be the one, rushing over, and I will start asking questions. After multiple visits to all these booths, I learned that actually insurance is an essential tool for every single person, and it is actually a game changer. I found myself gearing towards this industry, and eventually, after much comparison, I'm here in AIA. I have never been happier, right? So I am very, very clear right from the start, what is in it for me, and what are the advancement, what are the areas which I can grow in, and also what are the programs that I can embark on. So it is very, very different from being in a corporate position where nothing is certain. I do not know my destiny. So I always stand by this quote of creating my own destiny and being a master of it, right? So in AIA, I see myself creating my destiny, by achieving all the sales achievement for myself, and eventually creating a team. And right now, we are all working alongside as colleagues. So if you are already contemplating, whether or not to join AIA, right, what I would say is that there is really nothing to lose. There is really nothing to lose, right? So you are already, being a part of your client's journey, and what not make it a more meaningful one. As I mentioned earlier, why not create your own destiny and master it, right? So the choice is yours, to just to join us. All it takes is to just have that leap of faith, and the roadmap will guide you to success.